Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears! Last time we arrived here, well, I don't think we arrived here, but last time we explored most of Shevat. I think the time before we arrived here, this place, although not big, is taking me a long time to get through. But now, at long last, all the money we've been saving throughout the entire game will be worthwhile. Yes, I've already spent up to 30 grand just in this place alone. I've also got a whole bunch back from selling gold bullion and gold nuggets. But now, just kind of keep an eye on how much money we have and how much we're going to have left at the end. So we need to upgrade pretty much everyone who we haven't upgraded recently, and Faye as well, of course, since he's kind of forced into our party. We want his gear to be pretty powerful. And yeah, you can see how much additional HP we're going to be getting. Now, here is a crapshoot. Now, normally if it's, say, like a 40 versus a 30 and a 10, then I'll go with the increased, having the extra ether defense pretty much all the way. However, this is a lot of armor. So, with some people, I will be going for it, depending on kind of how much their base HP will be. Faye has a decent amount of HP, so I'm going to stick him with the ether defense at the cost of more of his regular defense. So let's take a look at you. So you, yes, look at that. I guess that's basically 2,000, or no, 200? 2,000, something like that. It's a huge input, or a huge amount of power increase from what we had before. And yeah, we're going to triple our HP. That's awesome. Now, for her, she doesn't have a lot of base defense or HP, so we're going to go with the full armor for you. We will get access to other ones as well. And yeah, all the way from a Z9 to a K35. That is almost 4 times as powerful. That is awesome. And we're going to over double our HP. Very nice. Now, I could give him that, but even though he does have a decent amount of HP, if I have the choice to upgrade between that and this, I'm going to go with this one. Like I said, normally I go with both, but we'll be able to get access to the other one somewhat soon. Not anywhere close to like right away, but we don't use our gears too much in the relatively near future. So you're all healed up. You will be getting some new gear here. There we go. Better engine. Run all the way down here. There we go. Double our HP. That's nice. Let's stick with the RX. Actually, for you, how much HP did you have? 1,200 or 12,000? Very tempted to go with the ether defense for you. In fact, you know what? I think I will. Not for any reason in particular, just because where I plan on using him next. Now, Steer and the Brigadier there, I don't really need to upgrade them all that much. They're pretty much, they're pretty damn good as is, and I probably won't be using them too much in the upcoming, in the near future. Plus, they're already upgraded as far as I really care to get them on armor. I could, and, their engines aren't that inferior, so if I did anything, it would be frame, but I don't think I'll worry about that. And here, did we already go through this last time? We did not. So we found these rods in the previous area there last time. For some reason, the flare rods are always a little bit more powerful. I don't really know why. But yeah, so I am not going to use those because this is even more powerful and can cause slow. This is so worthwhile getting. And we already got that for you, so that's fine. I think we found that one or bought it in the last area. You can buy ether armors here, not really worth it. Power magics, we want to get 2 of those. I already have one equipped on Ellie so that we can have even more ether output. That's awesome. A field doubler, I'm going to get 2 of those as well, so I can put 1 on each character if I so decide to make use of these things. I'm not going to purchase a whole bunch of these right now because, as you can kind of see with my my money there, it is definitely taking a hit. I'm down to 78. I've spent over 130,000 here. It's crazy. But if you want, you can buy a couple of those, which would drop me to... Yeah, we're not going to do that. If I find a need for a specific element, then I will do it. The veal doublers are cheap enough, so I'm just not really going to worry about it too much. But if I need a particular one for a particular boss fight, I will come back and get them. But yeah, that's how much money you spend now that we finally get access to some of the best gear parts that we'll have for quite some time. Anyway, enough wasting time and money. Let's teleport or ride the lift or however these things work. Did they ever explain how these things work? I don't think they do. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's move forward. All right. Let's jump on this platform here. Now, this one's not too long, but the next one is. So let's head in here first. There's actually one more teleporter pad thingy that we can check out. But you know what? Actually, I won't grab that yet. There's something we can grab right over on the table there, but I'm going to go up here first. And in here, we don't have much of anything. Actually, no, I have to go all the way out to do that. Never mind. All right, we'll do some plot first. Entering this room will advance the plot. And how do you know that? Yeah, no doubt, but how do we know this? Rico, the big guy that still has his shock collar on that somehow hasn't blown up since he left the city, is in that much, emotional pain at this kind of a situation. That's how much they're trying to get across how bad or how offensive this situation is. Now, there's two things we can do here. We can go over here, and that's just dark. Very, very dark. Sorry about that. I got a message there. I'm being called into work early, so hopefully I'll have time to finish this episode. Anyway, I would think I was trying to work on the fact that to actually progress with the scene, we now need to talk to the rocking horse, which causes sad music to play. Who knows? Now, I like this because this game does this quite well. It doesn't... Well, it does and it doesn't. It's in some senses, it kind of borrows, probably not purposely, because it's not exclusive to Miyazaki films, but a lot of Miyazaki films don't really paint a direct villain, and if they do, they're way over the top. But in this case, like in a lot of those films, and in the case of many aspects of this game, there is a lot to be said for perspective. Some people are trying to protect themselves, some people are trying to protect their own people. You could probably see a lot of that in Solaris, and it just depends on your point of view whether, A is good or B is good or B is bad and A is bad. It's all kind of, relative. It's one of the things I really like about not only Miyazaki movies, but this game as well. So why is there still a hole in this building anyway? That war with Solaris was 500 years ago. Don't you think they would have, filled it in by now? Rebuilt it? Yeah. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Anyway, now that we've seen this scene, we can go to the palace. We couldn't have gone there before. She's not really disagreeable. Anyway, now that we've done that, that's fine. Let's head downstairs here. There's nothing upstairs at the moment. I was thinking I was in a different area before, but if you go over here and talk to the doll, we get the Dusk Rock, the third and final rock that we need in order to progress with that little side quest there. We're pretty close to getting the payoff for that, by the way, so let's just ride this guy up here. Now, we've already gone through the vast majority of the city. We came from over to the right there, and we just went in there for the gears. Now, if we head this way, there's one guy to talk to, and he says, we're at the end of the city. And he's right. That literally is the end of the city. So let's go back in, and it'll warp us to the start of the city. and not the end, which is nice because the only thing left to ride, I believe, is this one. The last one that we need to ride. Well, not exactly. You'll see, you'll see. Now, if you go upstairs, it leads you to a whole bunch of people to talk to, which I think I'll probably be ending the video off with. But if we go in here, oh, look at that, an avant-garde. Well, I would hope so. And he apparently doesn't have a whole lot of idea of what's going on right now. He seems to understand what they've explained to him, but doesn't really know the specifics. Can't take it, gotta sink my sorrows in the booze. That can be fun, for a little while anyway. Anyway, one person to talk to over here. So long since the last time we had a visitor. This is a plant shell. Vegetables and fruits needed in Shevat are grown in it. Obviously, there's no dirt up here, so... Oh, okay. Okay, so no, we can't go in there to check out. This is true. Thunder strawberries. Look forward to it. Most definitely. You can actually run around up here. I don't think I've ever done that before. Not that it seems like there's a whole lot of purpose in doing it. Anyway. Now, if you had come here... Can I rotate the camera? Thank you. If you had come here before collecting all the rocks, it would have said something about needing 3 stones or having 3 holes in it or whatever. And if you have collected those 3 stones, the ones that I forgot, the one that was across from the statue in the last episode, or the one before, or whenever it was, and then the one in the fish that we had to fish for in the fountain, and the one we just got from the doll there, we can put them all in here, and it brings this stepping stone back to life. Most definitely. And weird, glitchy, warping things. Now, unfortunately, this trip is a wee bit long for my tastes. So, yeah, we'll be... I was thinking about fast-forwarding through it, but it does give a good view of all of Solaris. I'm still tempted to just fast-forward to it. It does take quite some time. But the music's good, so I guess that can keep us entertained. On the trip back on this thing, I will be doing it off-screen. And apparently islands float around here as well as the rest of the city. Like little patches of grass and stuff. Anyway, once we get all the way to the top there, we will drop down into here, which is kind of like a secret little area there. And in here, we can get some secret treasure, which is nice. Now, let's go over here. Accidentally received the Chu-Chu idol. Well, that's cool. Oh yeah, I think we were hearing about that from one of the Chu-Chus last time. Maybe. Anyway, Chu-Chu idol, not particularly important. I don't really care too much about it. Yeah, not good for your heart. Anyway, there's one item. Let's see here. Oh, we got a power crisis. You know what? For those 2 items alone, or hell, for the power crisis alone, this entire side quest is worth it. Except that's not it. This is why this is one of the most useful side quests in the entire game. Not only is the power crisis great, all those drives, Speed Star, Yamato Belt, which is decent, you know, the Panana Sol thing, the one on the top there is very useful. Yeah, very much worthwhile. There are 23 items in this city, and you get 15 in this room. Anyway, I will meet you back outside the city, and we can... Actually, no, I will meet you just on the other side of this platform so we can go talk to some people. Okay. There we go. So now, once we go back through the door here... Now, I will be going over that power crisis and the other equipment there later, but we're not actually going to any place with our characters for a little bit anyway. Once we do, then I'll go over it. Now, there's lots of people in this little circular area here. That's why there are a set of stairs on either side of the room. It's a big circle, and we can talk to a whole bunch of different people here. this is the Barracks, and it's also home. And there are a lot of people around here from different races, demi-humans, different countries. We've seen Ave already. I believe there's somebody from Kislev as well. Oh, he's still talking to me. Of course he is. Yeah, pretty much that's you as well as my own party. And the party of pretty much everyone in every JRPG ever. It is kind of a joke. But anyway, let's talk to you there. Oh, so, not Solaris, Shevat used to be on the ground. Oh, so they did that as kind of a defensive measure, which would explain why they don't have a lot of power now, but they still have the powerful shield that prevents Solaris from invading. This is true. It's full of mystery. What do you've got? Ah, so we do have someone from Kislev. No doubt, they use nanomachines to cure people. Oops. Oh, well that's nice. So I guess after all of that stuff that happened with the Thames being attacked by Solaris, I guess the city of Shevat came in afterward, and somehow, maybe by sending gears down to the surface, they went and they picked up some of the people there and helped them to the city of Shevat. They don't really go into a lot of explanation about how that happened. Are you cute because you're a nurse? Works for me. Yes, we are from the Ignis Convent. Pretty much everyone here is in the same boat. They get saved or get tired with the BS of dealing with all the other crap, whether it be political, whether it be, wars, or, the ethos with their faulty religion, or just, being underfoot of Solaris for their entire lives. They just want out, and they want, a better existence for themselves. And so they pretty much have to align themselves with this resistance. It seems to be focused around Shevat, which is odd because we've seen two resistance forces already in two different conflicts. Wonder if those two will ever get together. Yeah, they probably would. Decided to stick around here. That's probably the case. We're all in the same boat. Welcome aboard. Alright, so we got some more people here. The one guy over there keeps saying ha over and over again. We'll get to him eventually. It's a representation of a particular woman who sacrificed herself in that war 500 years ago. Huh. Oh, would she now have been? Wonder who that would have been. No, haven't done that yet. Can I get out of there? There we go. Got another Ave guard here to deal with. Are you now? Secret agent man, huh? I would have put the audio clip of the song in, but nah, lazy. That and I don't have a lot of time. I gotta finish this up here pretty quick. Just gonna finish talking to the people around here, and then we'll go toward the castle there, or whatever they call it, the palace, for next time. Alright, so what are you doing that you keep saying, huh? What are you doing? No. You're working out. Good for you. Feel the burn. You have fun with that. Okay, stop talking. Cyrus Punch. I love the reference to Chrono Trigger. It's not the first one we've seen. We've also seen references to Luca. That's nice. This game is full of references. Not only, you know, allusions to mythology and religion and mysticism and all this other stuff, but to other Square titles as well. There's a couple that I missed out on. Anyway, that's pretty much all we can do around here. So, now we can... Can I get through here, please? Thank you. So let's take this guy and fast forward up. And now that's pretty much it for this one. So next time we will go to the entrance to the Shevat Palace. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.